distress beacon tore through the void like a scream across dimensions. Commander Ren Carter had heard thousands of calls in her 15 years with the Terran Expeditionary Fleet, but this one was different. Primal. Pain mixed with maternal rage. "Commander, you need to hear this." Lieutenant Chen's voice cracked through the bridge speakers. The signal wasn't in any standard galactic language, but the translation matrix detected emotional resonance patterns. Ren leaned forward, scarred hands gripping the armrests. The reconnaissance vessel Defiant had been charting the outer rim for 3 months, far beyond human space. Humanity was still the newcomer here, a species just beginning to fold space and explore beyond their solar cradle. The audio filled the bridge. Even through mechanical translation, the agony was unmistakable. A mother's cry, a plea for help, and beneath it all, a name repeated like a prayer. "Vara, triangulate that signal," Ren ordered. "All hands to stations." Within minutes, the Defiant dropped out of slipspace above a rust-colored moon orbiting a gas giant. The surface was pockmarked with craters, but one wound stood out, fresh, smoking, surrounded by the debris of heavy artillery. "Massive life-form signatures," Chun reported. "One critically wounded, multiple smaller signatures retreating toward a vessel on the far side of the moon. Their commander, the Cauldrath Syndicate, slavers, pirates, flesh traders, apex predators operating in lawless zones. Humanity had crossed paths with them before. It never ended well. "Take us down." Medical team on standby. The Defiant landed 200 meters from the crater. Ren and her away team emerged in full combat gear. What they saw would haunt them forever. Vara stretched nearly 60 meters from snout to tail, her scales shimmering like molten silver in the moonlight. But those scales were scorched, broken, wounds weeping luminescent blood. One wing was shredded, her belly carved open with surgical precision. "They took them her eggs," whispered Dr. Okonkwo, the team xenobiologist, her voice thick with horror. Valara's massive amber and gold eye fixed on the humans. Ren expected fear or aggression, but saw recognition, understanding, and devastating grief instead. "Can you help her?" Ren asked. "I don't know if we have enough medical supplies for something this large," Okonkwo admitted. "But I have to try." As the doctor worked frantically, Ren established a connection through the Defiant's neural interface. Dragons were among the oldest sentient species in the galaxy, solitary, fiercely protective of their young, and empathic, capable of sharing thoughts and emotions with other sentient beings. When Ren touched Vara's scaled hide, the connection hit her like a physical blow. Images flooded her mind. A carefully prepared nest, 3 glowing eggs, joy, then terror. Cauldrath ships descending, weapons piercing scales, claws tearing flesh, unborn children stolen. And beneath it all, a desperate question. "Will you help me?" Ren pulled back, tears streaming. Every member of her team who had touched the connection shared the same expression. Rage mixed with determination. "How many of us?" she asked quietly. 12, Chen replied. 12 souls on this ship. Scientists, explorers, soldiers, humanity barely a century old in galactic terms. No authority, no backup, no legal jurisdiction here. But human instinct would not allow them to stand by when mothers mourned their children. "Lieutenant Chun, send a priority message to the Cauldrath vessel. 1 hour to return the eggs unharmed or else," Ren said, voice cold as the void. 12 humans had just declared war. The Cauldrath response came within minutes. Laughter, threats, and a price for the dragon embryos on the black market. They were powering up their engines. Weapon status, battlegrade cruiser, enough firepower to level a city. "Then we'd better be smart," Ren turned to engineering. "Enough to get creative, ma'am," Kowalski grinned. The Defiant launched every mining charge not at the cruiser but at the moon itself. Precisely calculated impacts triggered a seismic cascade. The moon tore apart, massive chunks launching into space. A deadly minefield. A broadcast followed. "We are 12 humans. You stole a mother's children. Return them now, or navigate this hellstorm and explain why you died to primitives with mining equipment." The Cauldrath captain assumed a bluff. Fatal mistake. The Defiant danced through the chaos, gravitational assists and micro-jumps pushing the ship beyond limits. Chun calculated trajectories in real time. Kowalski kept engines from melting. Ren piloted with surgical precision. When the cruiser tried to jump, its exit vector was blocked by a relativistic chunk of moon. The impact crippled the ship, sending it tumbling through debris. "This is Commander Carter. Final offer, the eggs. Now." No laughter followed. 3 stasis pods, containing the precious dragon eggs, were jettisoned toward Vara. Okonkwo verified their integrity, alive, unharmed, merely sleeping. As the Cauldrath limped away, Ren returned to Vara. Her wounds were stabilized. When the eggs were returned, the empathic gratitude nearly brought Ren to her knees. You are young, Vara's thoughts whispered. Your species barely walks among the stars. Yet you fought for me. Why? Because mothers shouldn't lose their children. Because cruelty shouldn't go unanswered. Because 12 humans decided it mattered, Ren said. 12 humans, Vara repeated, wonder in her thoughts. The galaxy should fear what you will become when there are billions. The Defiant lifted off, leaving Vara to heal under the protection of a distress beacon that would summon her kin. Ren's crew, battered and exhausted, had committed enough violations of interstellar law to earn court-martials. But they were heroes. Set course for home, Ren ordered. And someone start writing the incident report. Command is going to love this one. Behind them, a dragon mother cradled her rescued children, remembering the day 12 humans taught the galaxy a simple truth. Humanity protects those who cannot protect themselves, even if it means going to war. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.